Alright, hey guys, got a Kershaw knife here that I've been using, and I accidentally decided to jump in the salt water with it, so it started to get a little corroded. And so I'm going to take it apart, clean it up today, kind of show you guys how to do that. But the first thing that I wanted to note was that I tried to take this apart a while ago and had some trouble with this screw right here. Underneath this guy is the hinge that the knife rotates out on its quick release, and every time I tried to take that out, it just kept spinning. I tried all different grades of Loctite, super glue, whatever I could to glue that little guy in to keep it from rotating, just couldn't get it. And then I came across an interesting little thing on the internet, and I'll show you guys how I got that out. So we'll go ahead and get started and take this apart. So the first thing you got is a T6 Torx. It's pretty much every single screw on here is that. First thing I do is take off the clip. And this is that pin I was talking about that just rotates when you try and pull this screw out. I'll show you guys how to take that out now. Most of these speed safe knives, or the ones that have the quick action, come with this little lock down here. A lot of guys take it off. I've left mine on, but it's not really necessary. The torsion bar actually does a good job to keep it closed. It takes quite a bit of effort to get her to flip out unless you push the button on the back. But anyways, underneath here is a like a little lock washer. So if you take that screw out, you can see the lock washer right there. So you do is pop that off. What's neat about this is it just happens to be a perfect size to fit right on top of that pin that rotates. And what you do is you put it on, and then you go ahead and you put your pocket clip back on there. Anyways, by tightening this down, it provides enough hold underneath there to hold that that little pin in place enough to take this screw out. If you don't see it backing out like that, it's just in there, and as you're unscrewing it, it's just staying in one spot, it means it's spinning. Like I said, it took me forever to figure out how to get that guy off, and I was very happy when I found that little piece. Anyways, this guy here has a little locking washer on it too. Just a little one you can see on the little screw there. Put that off to the side. The screw looks to be the same size as the ones that hold the your pocket clip on, but remember that one's got a little locking washer on it. And then you can just take these guys back out. And pull your lock washer back off. We'll set it off to the side for now. With its screw. The rest of it's pretty self-explanatory. Pull the other two screws out. So once you take that off, it comes in two pieces. You've got your hinge for your blade. You can take this guy out now. Just your little locking piece. Set that off to the side. And two. On this, there's a little plastic guide bar for your for your torsion bar and act kind of like a spacer that you can take off. And then it's got a little cover underneath it that you can also remove. And inside there's your torsion bar, and you can see I got a little bit of corrosion in there. I don't know that the torsion bar is stainless. I have a feeling it's probably just carbon steel. But I'll get all these cleaned up anyways. This guy there's just got two little bushings. You can pull it right apart, help clean that up. I got a little copper washer on there, just on the one side. The other side happened to stay down, but I'll probably pull those guys, see if I can pull him off too before I clean it up. But anyways, what I usually use to clean these up is Flitz. Works great. One of the nice things about it is it's non-toxic. So it's actually meant to use on silverware and stuff that you can, it's food safe anyways. It does recommend on the website that you wash it off in the sink afterwards. I don't know about you guys, but I typically end up using my pocket knives for cutting up fruit and that sort of thing. But this Flitz works great. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it up and then show you kind of the end result. You can see what I'm starting with here. A lot of little pieces have a little bit of corrosion on them. But I'll show you how they clean up and then we'll put it back together. Alright guys, well I finished polishing it all up using that Flitz, and just kind of show you some of the results. It worked great. See, it took almost all the corrosion and everything off, especially a lot of the bad parts. One of the worst parts here was right around where the clip goes, and other than a couple scratches in the knife, it did a pretty good job. You can kind of see that there. There really isn't much. It shined it up real good. Took all the pitting and everything away, and still kept a lot of the, you can see the print and whatnot on there. It doesn't take any of that off, so it does a really good job. So I'm going to go ahead and basically put her back together the way I took her apart. I'll put a little bit of grease on this guy. Just keep it sliding smooth and everything on the torsion bar. And that's about it. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching.